Hey, Dan Passarelli here. This is when I usually tell you what numbers are coming out this week. That's what I usually do on Mondays, and I will. Thursday we have CPI, Friday we have PPI. Those are definitely a big deal that fold into the broader conversation. But of course, the biggest thing is the tariff thing. Will deals be worked out? But let's take a look specifically about price action. Okay? Take a look at this chart of the S&P 500. What's really telling here isn't necessarily the price pattern. What I find more interesting is the volume pattern. That's these blue bars right here. We can see up, up, up. This is today we had by far the highest volume we've had in the last 6 months. If we go back even to the last three, well, I guess we go, oh, this is a weekly chart here. Well, let's at least go back to 1 year. Yeah, it's by far the highest volume we've had in a 1 year period. And the market was almost completely unchanged today. You want to know what that tells a trader? That tells a trader that there's a great deal of indecision. We had a little bit of fake news or a rumor or whatever you want to call it today that Trump was going to pause some of the tariffs. That sent the market from a terrible low all the way to being up pretty good on the day, up almost 2% at one point on the day. More than that, as a matter of fact. And here we are, almost completely unchanged from yesterday with massive, massive, massive volume. That says there was a lot of people buying, pushing the price higher. There's a lot of people selling, pushing the price lower. And finally, they agreed to disagree, if you will. Neither of them won out. The buyers didn't win. The sellers didn't win. They just battled all day, and they're both kind of left scratching their heads. So there's a lot of further information that needs to come in here. Some of that's going to be on Thursday and Friday. Next week, we start kind of limping into earnings season. The week, about 2 weeks after that is when it comes into full force. This is going to be the most important earnings season I can ever remember on record. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, the tariffs won't be in this quarter's earnings, but the conference calls afterwards is actually more important than the actual earnings numbers that come out. And I think we're going to be hearing a lot of people talk about recession and stagflation and tariffs and inflation. And it's going to be pretty volatile from now until the end of May, the way I see it. Now, that being said, some of the signs of volatility like VIX and VXX, that might actually indeed come down. And as you can see, it's far outpacing historical volatility, which is the actual volatility. My prediction, if you will, I don't really make a lot of predictions. It's more like an informed guess. But that the actual volatility, that's going to continue to stay high. Implied volatility will likely come down a little bit to match that, because right now it's just massively overpriced, ripe for option selling, but that's a pretty dangerous game right now. Once it does, we'll have some better opportunities to take some straddle plays and that kind of thing. I hope that helps. This is Dan Passarelli, Trade Smart.